Welcome back everybody to another Crypto Detective video. Today we'll be talking about something very interesting and with something with a lot of potential. As you may have heard, it is SingularityNET. Now, I'm sure you have seen Sophia the robot being plastered all over the internet. It's been on lots of news channels. They've gone on a full worldwide marketing tour. So if you haven't seen Sophia the robot, which I would be surprised if you haven't, uh, she is literally just everywhere, and she is I guess you could say, the poster child of the project. Now, SingularityNET, we'll be talking about that. Now, before we begin, please make sure to follow me on on Twitter at Crypt Detective. Subscribe to my channel at Crypto Detective. Okay, let's get to it. Now, SingularityNET, they had a record sold out ICO. They came onto the markets just a couple of days back. On here, they've now on CMC market just yesterday. So as we can see, it has steadily climbed. It was introduced onto the open market at around 53 cents US, and it's climbed all the way up to $1.70, and it's kind of stabilized back now to around the $1.20 mark. So it's still up about 114% since it first got introduced onto the open market. Currently, you can find it on EtherDelta, TIDEX, and IDXY. These are all decentralized Ethereum exchanges, and this is an Ethereum token. It will not be its own blockchain. It will work on the Ethereum platform and be as a token. So I purchased mine at EtherDelta. If you are interested, it is very easy to use. I think EtherDelta is a great marketplace. Okay, so what is SingularityNET? Now, I've been waiting for this. I couldn't get into the ICO, but I've been waiting for it to get into the open market for a while now. It did, and I did get some, and I'm letting you guys know that this is a quality project. I'm not telling you guys to invest your money right there, but something to definitely research about, definitely have a look about, and keep an eye on it, because this will be one of the biggest investments, in my opinion, of 2018 and going forward. Now, it is about the AI market. Just like IOTA is about the Internet of Things, this is about the AI. And AI is going to be a massive, massive industry in the future. So what is this all about? So let's have a look. It is decentralized marketplace for AI. The future will be run on AI. SingularityNET lets anyone monetize AI, allowing companies, organizations, and developers to buy and sell AI at scale from the creators of Sophia the robot. Now, if you haven't seen Sophia the robot, all you really have to do is just type in Sophia robot on YouTube, and she's everywhere. Jimmy Fallon, she's on on CNBC, on Tech Insider. She's been all over the world, in Jakarta, in just about everywhere. She's been all around the world, all over the newspapers. Another quick Google, she's literally everywhere. So there is a lot of interest about them. Now, Sophia is made by Hanson Robotics, which is one of the founding companies of SingularityNET. So, as you can see, there's an article about Singularity and about Sophia on Forbes. So it's gotten massive exposure, and I think it will continue to grow as more and more developments come onto the platform. Okay, so let's get back into it now. The problem with AI in 2017, experts estimate that AI market will increase from 200 billion it is valued today to 3.1 trillion by 2025, but serious roadblocks remain. Today, AI functionality is expensive, time-consuming, and hard to use. There is no communication for AI, no AI discovery. How are you going to find AI services, or how can you judge the quality of the AI? It is expensive to use. So SingularityNET is trying to solve this. Why? Communication via AI wrapping, global AI economy for all, and automation in the box with AI linking. So SingularityNET is the solution enabling creation and capture of the 3 trillion economy by 2024. That's not a long way away, guys. That's only 6 years away. So by 6 years time, it will be a 3 trillion economy. That is massive. If it's currently only 200 billion, it is going to explode in the next couple of years. And if Singularity can capture a sizable amount of that market, this project would be massive. Now, here's a small case study with Sophia the robot and how it works with Sophia. Remember, this is not just about Sophia. She's just an example of how we would work with other AI. Sophia, brought to life by our founding partner Hanson Robotics, is the world's most expensive humanoid robot. Her proprietary software, firmware, and hardware makes her nearly impossible to replicate. With SingularityNET, anyone could access Sophia's mind on demand. Sophia uses dozens of algorithms, many of which are licensed from third parties. Today, integrating external AI resources and functionality is slow, costly, and simply too difficult for most organizations. AI developers, including the hundreds that we work with, are demanding better ways to access and mitigate AI technologies. SingularityNET is designed to meet that demand, providing the only protocol for AI to AI communication, transaction, and market discovery. Soon, Sophia's entire mind will live on the network, letting her learn from every other AI in the SingularityNET, and the whole world will be able to talk to her. So, another great thing about this project is the team is massive. The team is a high quality, massively large team with PhDs and developers from just about almost in any field related that relates to AI. So we've got the CEO Ben Goresel, and you've got David Hansen. That's probably from Hansen Robotics. Cassio and Sophia as the chief humanoid. So 50 plus AI developers, 10 plus PhDs. We've got business advisors. We've got a blockchain team. We've got AI advisors. So it's a really big team they've got, and a really experienced, high quality team behind them. And I think some of the goals that they have, you really need that high quality team to achieve the vision. And I think they've got that experience. So the AGI token. So what is that Singularity token that you're buying? What does it do? So SingularityNET is powered by the AGI token, which makes the decentralized economy possible. The AGI token also solves the assignment of credit problem, allowing us to quantify the value an AI agent brings to the market. The problem is the first step towards creating artificial general intelligence, and the AGI token makes this breakthrough possible. So global payments. So imagine the payments between two AI systems that could pay almost. You could think of it as a IoT, but IoTs are not AI. They're your fridge. But imagine a fridge, an IoT device with artificial intelligence as well, where it could learn, it could think to an extent. It could it could think and solve problems to an extent. Of course, I don't think we're at the age of of Skynet just yet, but to an extent, IoT devices would also have some sort of AI with them in the future, and so this would allow payments between AI to AI, just like IOTA is payments between IoT to IoT. This would also be AI to AI. So it's massive. So an AI to AI industry. This is what I was talking about a lot. As well as organizations could buy AI processing on demand. So what does that mean? They don't have to go out there and build a whole infrastructure and a whole get all these scientists with algorithms and do all that stuff, when they could just buy that AI processing on demand whenever they needed it. So that's another big thing about this. Now, some of the people now 50% of the AGI tokens were distributed in the ICO. So about 50% is still, I think, with them. So that leaves for the developers, the founders, and for future development, the other 50% is going. Now that is quite high for only 50% to be available to the public. So it is something for you to consider as well. I am trying to be neutral on this, so please do your own research before you invest in Singularity or in any other investment. Do your own research always. I'm just saying that this is something that you could keep an eye on and see. Put it on your list, on your watch list somewhere. So this is SingularityNET. I think it is going to be massive. I'm not surprised the price has jumped as soon as it hits the market by 114%. Considering the massive global advertising campaign they went on, this is not surprising, and I still think there's a lot to grow. Now, the total supply is about 1 billion tokens out there. Now, we have been told 500 million were available to the public. So that's about 500 million, I would say, is the circulating supply. Now, at that price, if we take that into consideration of the total supply, we'd have a market value, market capital of about 1.24 billion. If we take the circulating supply, we'd have around close to I guess $600-700 million dollars. So take these things into your calculation before you're investing. It is quite a high market cap, but you only have to see some other, just look at IOTA when it was where's IOTA, 7.6 billion. So Singularity, if we're taking the total coins out there, it's about 1.2 billion. So if it reaches IOTA is at 7.6 billion. And remember, IOTA has been down heavily. It was around $4 just a couple of weeks ago. So that was around, I think, 12 billion. So if Singularity even reaches $7 billion, even at this stage, that's 7 times the growth left. And that's not considering what will happen in 2019, 2020, 2021 as the market and as the demand for AI grows and as the project of Singularity also develops and matures further along. So definitely something to consider. Anyways, I think we'll leave it at that. So SingularityNET, everyone. Now, if you've liked this video, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. And if you haven't done so, follow me on Twitter at CryptDetective. Anyways, guys, see you next time. Bye-bye.